Danica, are you setting goals for the upcoming year?
I mean, I think that you set an intention to do well, to learn, to continue to improve throughout the season. But given that it's the first year, it's a new car, I think it's hard to set exact goals of what you want to do. I feel like we need to start the season off and see how we're running. Definitely even the tracks make a difference. Some tracks just are easier for a new driver than others, so we'll just start the year off and we'll just build on what we start with and continue to improve throughout the year.
With all the rubbing and racing that goes on, do you feel like you got a target on your back from time to time?
No, we all do, don't we? Some actually really have targets, the target cars. No, everybody has the same ability to bump each other, and you know, I think that's where it comes in, where we, you know, learn to respect each other and race around each other, and knowing that if you don't play fairly, they can come right back at you, and probably in a bigger way. So. You know, Sprint Cup races are definitely, they're long races, there's no doubt about that. And, you know, you spend a lot of the race getting to the end of the race. And the last sort of 30, 40 laps usually get pretty exciting in the Cup Series. And everybody starts bumping a lot more, so, or starts bumping in general, and then it's just a hit fest. So at least that was my experience in Phoenix, the last one of the season. So we definitely make it exciting at the end, but that's just you know, I have to adapt to that in Sprint Cup of the style of driving, and everybody at that level is obviously extremely talented, and I'll have to learn my way around how to go about the race.
A lot of folks look at drivers, and I'm one of the people who believes that you guys are definitely athletes. How do you keep yourself in shape when you're not actually in the season?
I had a piece of pizza before I came, so started there. I work out. I mean, I worked out today. I work out generally every day, pretty much. I don't work out on days that I'm in the car, because that's the purpose of working out, is to be strong for being in the car. So. You know, cardio and strength training are what I focus on. I usually take a few weeks off at the end of the season, which I did again this year, and come back at it. I'm due to give my trainer a call to come up with a program of how we want to go about the year. So it's something that I take seriously, not only for driving the car, but for myself and being a girl.
The new looks for the car this year, more toward the off the showroom floor goals that they've got in NASCAR.
Yeah.
Is that going to be an adjustment for the drivers, or is it just going to be, they're still?
No, I think that the new look of the cars are really just going to be something interesting from a fan perspective, from a media perspective, and hopefully sell more cars. I mean, I'm sure that was I'm sure that Chevy will love for people to be able to go to their dealership, and if they're a fan of stock car racing, they can go buy one that looks just like what their favorite driver drives. So so I think that it'll be nice for the sport to have that, just to have that close visual of the two, to make it more accessible for the fans. And they look really good. I mean, I think that the new car looks really sporty. I'm excited to drive it next week. We test for the first time next week in Daytona. So.
You've been to Mobile a couple of times that we know of, anyway. Do you get to do anything besides your business obligations when you're in Mobile? Do you have an impression of Mobile or something you like?
I was in my bed till about 12:30 today, so I didn't really get out much. The most that I breathed fresh air was when I walked across the bridge to get from my room to the gym. I tell you, usually when I go into market for something, I tend to sort of get in, get out. Obviously, I feel like I've been told this a couple times. I feel like they say that I come to Mobile when the weather's not so good, so I'm pretty sure it was raining the last time I was here too. So I'm sure it's a really unique, cool city. I remember last time I was here, I walked around a little bit. Going to dinner. Maybe it was after the game, or maybe it was the night before. It's a cool town, cool southern town. I love the fact that I heard that, isn't this the birthplace of Mardi Gras, right? That's pretty cool. So I'm sure that there's some darn good parties here. I know it looked like a good party last night on the street. There was a lot of people at the parade. It was a nice showing.
New GoDaddy.com commercials for Super Bowl?
Yes, sir. I just got back. I flew here from LA, shooting the GoDaddy.com and GoDaddy.co commercials in LA, and that was cool. That was really fun. I think that everybody's going to enjoy them. I'm just a small part in the .co commercial, but in the .com commercial, I'm in it with a very, very beautiful supermodel named Bar Raffaelli, and she makes me look terrible, but hopefully more people watch the commercial because of her.
That's hard to believe.
That's kind of you, but it's true.
Larry, the cable guy, expressed disappointment and didn't get a chance to see you. You felt the feelings mutual?
Yeah, for sure. I would have loved to have seen him. It's a bummer that he couldn't be here for the game, but I think he spoke at the media luncheon or the what I don't remember what the
Mayor's
title.
luncheon.
The mayor's luncheon, which I spoke at last year or 2 years ago. So it was. I'm sure he did a really good job. I'm sure he was funny as heck, and I'm sure it was far more interesting to listen to than my speech. But it would have been nice to have been there to watch it. But again, I was shooting with a stunner. So. Having my own fun, I guess you could say. So, yeah, I'm sure I'll come across him in the future. I think he's is he a NASCAR fan? I feel like he
Absolutely,
is.
yeah, absolutely.
So I'm sure I'll come across him.
One last for Danica. Welcome back to Mobile. Great to
All
have you
right,
here.
thanks guys.
Thank you.
Enjoy the
You
game
bet.
tonight.
You bet.